Hey guys, impaKt here. This time I'll be talking about something that most of you have asked me about: how to raise your ELO in solo or duo queue ladder when playing support. Instead of analyzing plays, I'll be giving tips and suggestions. This isn't just another theoretical guide though. I was stuck in silver or gold before I actually changed my mindset in how I approach solo queue, so I'm confident that if you follow the advice I'll be giving you, and if you're patient, you'll start to raise your ELO in no time. Before we get started, realize that ELO hell is in your head, and I do mean this almost literally. If you believe in ELO hell, each time you see someone giving out first blood, going AFK or anything of the sort, you'll immediately start to blame it on the system. The problem with this mentality is that it stops you from realizing the truth. Everyone gets teams like that. There are games impossible to carry, but in most of the cases, the games are carryable, even for support. Most important of all, blaming losses on the system reduces your concentration and makes you care less about the game, because you'll actually believe that it's not your fault, making your win rate decrease over time. With that being said, let's get started. First, losses are more beneficial than wins. Now hold on, let me explain this one. Every time you win, I can almost guarantee you feel some sense of accomplishment. You managed to carry a game, right? However, there are no perfect games. No one has them, not even me. There is always something to improve on. The problem with winning is that it makes you not realize this as well as losing does. So, step 1. Be your own worst and best critic. 2. Stop blaming losses on other people. If you lose a game, you could have done something better, even as a support. That's just the plain truth. For instance, if your mid is feeding, push the lane, tell your AD carry to go back, and try helping the mid out. Think about what you can do to minimize the damage, and never flame. Flaming doesn't help at all. Seriously, I've done it. It doesn't help. 3. Pick supports that can push the lane. All you have to do is ward the gank paths to your lane, so you don't get ganked, and push the lane non-stop. This will make the bottom turret go down quickly, and you and your AD carry will be free to roam around the map. If you manage to coordinate your team and make them push with you, it'll make the game even easier. Examples of supports that can do this really well are Lulu, Zyra, Sona, and Lissandra. There are a few others, but these are my favorite ones. 4. Map control. You wouldn't believe the amount of games that I've won just by giving my team the map control. As soon as you get your bottom turret, go for an oracles, clear the enemy's wards, and replace them with your own. The chances of one of your teammates dying will decrease significantly, and the chances of you getting kills for your team will increase. 5. Go for deep wards when you know you won't get caught. If the bottom lane just went back, for instance, and the enemy jungler is ganking top, drop a ward near his red or blue buff. Time his buffs and coordinate invades with your team. 6. Practice 3 support champions and get good with them. Don't just pick the support your AD carry asks you for. Go for something you know you're good at. I would suggest 1 for poke, 1 for kill lanes, and 1 for sustain lanes. 7. Keep pressure around the map. This actually wins a lot of games as well. If you keep pressure bottom, for instance, and snowball ahead of your enemies, the enemy jungler and mid laner will probably be trying to gank you, and this isn't as bad as you may think. If the mid laner and jungler are bottom, then your own mid and jungler are free and can get objectives elsewhere. Just make sure you don't die by warding whatever you need to ward. 8. One of the easiest ways to climb up the ladder is by duo queuing. It's extremely important, however, that your duo queue partner has a mindset similar to yours though. If you're trying to improve, not caring too much about losses, and your duo queue partner keeps getting annoyed or even mad, you'll get mad as well eventually. You don't want this to happen, as it'll decrease your win ratio. I found that 3 best roles to duo queue with as a support are: 1. Jungler. Your role as a support will be to pressure the bottom lane and make sure your AD carry gets out of laning phase farmed. You'll want to draw out the enemy jungler to the bottom lane as well, so that your duo queue partner is free to gank top and mid. Dragons are also easier to coordinate when playing with a jungler. 2. The AD carry, and this one is rather obvious. If you have good synergy with your AD carry, and if he knows how to position properly, all you have to do is win the lane, and the rest of the game will flow as smooth as silk. 3. Mid laner. Because of the roaming potential, pretty much. Even though you're supporting the AD carry, you can always roam mid to help your partner get a kill. After that, you can always roam bottom and get you some kills. 9. Play aggressive supports that scale well with AP. One of the problems of playing support in solo queue is that you don't know if your team will listen to you or follow your calls. Your role is to support your team after all, so if they're not that good, it may get near impossible to do so. So my suggestion is, play something that scales well with AP. Don't neglect the wards though, but go for some damage too. Zyra is especially good in this situation since she can build up a lot of damage without that many items. 10. Relax. And I do mean this. Don't get frustrated when you lose. Just remember that everyone improves a lot more when they lose than when they win. And this happens to pro players as well. Remember that League of Legends is a game. You're supposed to have fun. I truly hope that clears some stuff for you guys, and I hope the video will be able to help you out. Don't forget to visit my YouTube page for more video guides about supporting, and don't forget to subscribe to my Twitter and Facebook pages. I'll be leaving everything up in the description. Thanks for watching, and until next time.